And now that the conventions are over, the presidential nominees, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, will be given intelligence briefings as soon as this week, despite oppositions from both sides of the aisle. With me now is Donald Trump's top foreign policy advisor, retired Army Lieutenant General Michael Flynn. Thank you for being here, sir. Some people seem to be concerned about both candidates receiving briefings, but this is common. This is what happens to the candidates, and there's really nothing to be afraid of, or is there?
Yeah, first of all, this goes back to the days of Roosevelt to Truman when we had the atom bomb during post-world or at the end of World War II. So this goes back a long way. Here's my concern. My concern is that Hillary Clinton has demonstrated a carelessness. In fact, according to the FBI director, extreme carelessness with classified information. So I have a lot of reservations with her receiving any of these classified briefings at all. I have no reservations at all with Donald Trump receiving them. I have spoken to his team about them, but I have extreme concern over Hillary Clinton receiving these classified briefings.
I suspect they'll make her leave her BlackBerry outside the room when they do the briefing. But all kidding aside, on the other side of the aisle, Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid actually called for Mr. Trump to receive fake briefings. Paul Ryan, concerned about Hillary Clinton getting these briefings. What really is the concern? I mean, clearly you don't believe that Hillary Clinton would slip up and then share this information. And is it the kind of information? Is it state secrets? I don't believe it is.
No, it is. It's this is the highly classified information going to potential candidates who will likely be one of which will be the President of the United States. And for what Harry Reid said about giving Trump fake briefings or false briefings, I mean, how irresponsible is that for a guy who calls himself a leader within the Senate? I mean, just unbelievable that he said that. So, yeah, the information that they're going to receive is classified. It's highly classified. I have no problems with Donald Trump receiving it. I have a lot of problems with Hillary Clinton receiving these, and especially the people around her, because they have demonstrated a carelessness with classified information.
So let's move forward.
Extreme carelessness, according to the FBI director.
And let's move forward. We're going to be talking about Mr. Comey and Mrs. Clinton in a minute, but I want to talk to you because you're now the center of some criticism from a colleague, former Joint Chiefs Chairman, retired Army General Martin Dempsey, saying that you, General Flynn, and retired Marine General John Allen were wrong to speak at the political conventions. He wrote in a letter published in the Washington Post, and this is a quote, "As generals, they have an obligation to uphold our apolitical traditions. It was a mistake for them to participate as they did. It was a mistake for our presidential candidates to ask them to do so." How would you respond to that?
Yeah, I totally disagree. And if he said as active duty generals, I would totally agree. But the bigger question is, Adam, at what point in time, once you're out of uniform, or frankly out of any walk of life, at what point in time do you stop being an American? I mean, I care about the direction this country is going, and I don't like the direction that it's going. And so I've decided to continue to serve my country in the ways that I'm serving it right now. So, the real question is, when do you stop being an American citizen and exercising your right and the privilege to be able to speak freely as you want as a private citizen?
Were you surprised that he actually took shots at the two of you?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. When I saw it, I was like, yep, now active duty I got. And so don't talk down to, in his article, don't talk down to those continuing to serve, because I served for over 33 years, and I know exactly what my responsibilities were to our Commander-in-Chief, to the Constitution. Out of uniform, it's a wholly different issue. I am now a private citizen, and I have decided that I'm going to continue to serve my country in a different way, and this is the path that I've chosen.
Sir, we appreciate your service. Michael Flynn, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks very much, Adam. Thanks for having me.